Hello everybody. Welcome back to Spelunky Daily Challenges. In case you didn't notice, I am apparently Subliminal. Today is the Spelunky Daily Challenge for April 10th, 2020. Had a bit of a muck-up in the Daily Challenge yesterday. Managed to make it all the way to level 2 of the mines. 1-2. Killed by the ghost. Not even out of necessarily sheer greed. Wasn't trying to turn gems into diamonds or anything like that. Just generally playing the game badly. Guess I got greedy in some ways. Ran out of time. Thought I would cleverly jump over the ghost. Thought I had room. I did not. But I sure thought I did. So we're gonna see if we can't make it past 1-2. We're already halfway there. My friend, Jacob, slightly absurd, has adjusted his schedule a little, so not sure if he'll be recording today's video or not. But I figure still worth it. Get a good video in, get a little practice into the game. Perhaps I need it. Yesterday was a bit embarrassing. Not great. Alright. Things happen. But I would have preferred to have done better. What I would like, get this beer cat, take that Maddock, if we can't find ourselves some valuables here in the walls of the mines. Beer cat is gonna get teleported to a nice farm upstate where you can frolic and play. Climbing gloves. I want the Maddock. I also want the climbing gloves. Well, if I had known the chest was right here, I may have gone for the Maddock initially. It helped me in my endeavors to purchase the climbing gloves. This is non-ideal ordering for the purchases of the essential wares. Got a sticky bomb here. Can't get ourselves some gems and gold. Get up there and purchase that Maddock. Already taking care of Beer Cat. About 30 seconds here. Keep track of the ghost. Try not to end up in the same situation I was in yesterday. Have to use another rope. Aw, heck. Buy this Maddock. Start going gem hunting. Definitely want to get as many gems as we can. Get ourselves that bomb box. And it seems as though Spelunky has provided plenty of gemstones for this purpose. Here we are again. Situation with the ghost. Things are tense. Things are getting serious. Try not to have a replay of yesterday. But we very well may. My attempts to navigate around the ghost. Thing I am not great at. Might just find ourselves trapped in a sticky situation. Fact. Head this way a bit. Try to get him to leave us alone. if perhaps we can find a few more valuables. Go around the old ghost circle here. This is the spirit of Dick Butt. Meanders. Making things tense. Alright, we have overcome yesterday's daily challenge. My cup of tea is still rather hot. We are all set for success now. Level 1-3. That's how you do it. Well, as I mentioned previously, well, it may have not been in a video that you've seen, playing a bit of RimWorld. Mr. Blargo. Made that game look kind of fun. Now I've got a couple of colonists with flu. Spending most of my time tending to them, which is annoying. Trying to plant some hay fields. Recently purchased a donkey. I'd like to feed him through the onslaught of the winter. It's a pretty fun game. Taking a little bit of my Spelunky practicing time away, as is rather evident by how very so clearly rusty I've become. It worked out just like I had planned. Not always the case. I was gonna say, I think that was a pretty explosive situation I put myself in there. It worked out. Predictably. Very nearly exploded, but as I said, we're doing better than yesterday. That's really all you can hope for. Speaking of which, hope you're doing well. Perhaps getting to spend some time with your family or pets. I am bashing myself repeatedly in the face with a rock. Simply in the game, not in real life. Rid of that arrow trap. Don't appreciate this guy. I don't know if the sapphire's worth 3 chops. 2. Yeah. 3. I don't know. Let's push it. This will probably be a high-scoring Spelunky game. Not necessarily for me, but for the leaderboards. Got our rude gesture from Mr. Beercat. Gives me the opportunity to have a nice sip of tea. Was a little smarter today. Brewed my tea a little earlier, so that it is not burning my mouth. So I try to quickly grab a sip in between levels. I do not appreciate the stark number of big spiders, and the fact that that was the way that I tried to deal with them. Already lost the mattock. Probably worth conserving it a little longer than I did. These two have gotten through the wall for this crate that I simply must have. At least it was bombs. It all paid off. Worked out in the end. 1 bomb. For 3 bombs. A net gain of 2 bombs. For those not mathematically inclined amongst us. Well, go here, get a little bit of gold in the exchange at least. Not a lot. Is that a shop? Did I see a shop? I did see a shop. Oh, you hired hand. Well, that has thrown a wrench in the spokes of the bicycle that was my plans for this level. Was hoping to take this idol, capitalize upon it. Was also hoping to perhaps use this bat. Yeah, as a means to get that emerald. Your cat. Gems. Your cat had better appreciate the efforts that I go through, resources that I spend, only to have him gesture toward me rudely. Certainly won't be able to make it down to the shop with that idol in hand. That is a ball lake. In comes the spirit of Dick Butt, in time for me to leave the mine. Presumably, because I have not managed to kill myself in the first 2 levels, Jacob will not be recording this video. But I, as I said, certainly need the practice. What have we got here? Can be sneaky and get around those monkeys. You're clever. Oh, the great curiosity gets to me every time. Hoping that wasn't going to be a magic landing on my head. Luckily it was not. Well, would have hoped that the gentleman here would have landed down there, and instead, Boomerang did. Come here, frog. Don't want that frog making it into the water, and he did. That is what I was trying to avoid. Blue frogs are rather unpredictable. They managed to make it to the water. Okay, beer cat. See what we can do for you here. With hopes that the thing we can do for you is rescue. Certainly going to use you as a bit of a projectile. Right. See here. I think the black market was anywhere around. Pretty much been all around this level. Don't think it spawns in the pond. Got a bit of an opportunity here to get all the fish together. Gather fishy friends. We're gonna head out. I'm gonna grab another sip of tea. I did finally get out and do a little bit of landscaping. Clean up the outside a bit. Garden, or my yard, is looking tip-top. Sure the neighbors can in the vicinity. Appreciate it. Got some flowers to look at. What have you? Yeah, I saw that bat hiding back there, surreptitiously behind that vine. Let's see, black market. So recently, I have noticed the amount of time that people seem to have free now, an influx of social media interaction. I have been, that was unfortunate, trying to limit a bit of social media distancing is healthy, particularly for me. And probably for everyone. Been nice, been listening to audiobook of The Restaurant at the End of the Universe is the one I'm on now. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series by Douglas Adams. Stephen Fry and Martin Freeman do the reading, so it's interesting to hear Martin Freeman's version of Zaphod Beeblebrox. It's got that very particular Martin Freeman way of speaking most part. And then he switches to this voice that's almost like a New York, Brooklyn American accent, but Zaphod Beeblebrox. It's kind of an interesting thing to listen to. The guy is very talented. He was in Fargo. And, you know, other things, obviously. Fargo's the thing that I know him from the most. The series. Also the British version of The Office. I'm sure people are at least marginally familiar with the Ricky Gervais British version of The Office. Came first. He plays Tim, his better version of Jim, or I guess probably more fair to say Jim is our version of Tim. But I think you get the point. And if you got an opportunity, and you're someone who does, I never used to be, but recently I've gotten into listening to audiobooks. Definitely worth your time. Pretty entertaining. It's almost like having a bedtime story read to you by an A-list actor or celebrity. Once again, the crate curiosity has gotten the best of me. Perhaps to my detriment, in that it is ropes and it is located near spikes and tiki traps. And other sorts of nonsense like that. What? Luckily got those spring shoes. Make that jump a little less impossible. And we're off to the black market. Oh yeah. Sip of tea. Black market. More like dark market. Not my ideal black market configuration. Not the favorite, although it is nice to get a little bit of gold. Lighten the torch. Plenty of valuables. We have collected. We'll be getting the compass, because I like it. Perhaps a bomb box, since It seems there's many other things that are particularly helpful. Got a hired hand. Can hire a kiss. Gonna go ahead and use a bomb for this nightmare. Rats. Need to relieve myself with that guy in general. 'Twas not meant to be. Ooh, a Matic. That could be worth gambling for. I don't think that it is, but it could be. Here I am once again, in the black market, hearing Beercat and wondering, where's he? Sounds like he's off to the right. I'm not sure that he is. Once again, the black market has found a way to position tiki traps just so, a way that I greatly do not appreciate. We'll take our boomerang. Not completely broke, but that's good. Certainly have got that going for us. Come to think of it, I have got the climbing gloves. Be a little bit difficult to get in there. Let's stick into the ledge. Oh, and I did it anyway. Now we got the ghosts coming. Yep. Yep, did it anyway. Luckily we had plenty of health. Lots of beer cats to keep us preoccupied. I don't think preoccupied was the word I meant to use there. In fact, I'm inclined to say I know it was not the word I meant to use there. At least we got a neat soundtrack for this level. Okay, Beercat. Down here with their friend the skeleton. Mr. Skellington. Oh, climbing gloves. Yes. Well done indeed. Could have been a bit of a mess. All worked out. Oh. Forgot that that was a thing. There it is. More spring shoes. Thank goodness for that. Between the springs and the spring shoes, this level is sort of annoying. Don't really want to put Mr. Beercat on that mine. Man, not a good shop. Hoping for the shop coming through. Maybe with some spike shoes. Nope, nope. Left behind the boomerang. It's gonna be alright. We're gonna do this. We got it. That's just the sound of me grappling with the amount of effort it's taking to have gotten it. I go for this mammoth. Hope he's got a freeze ray. He does not. say, come on, Space Dude, you got that jump, you can do it. I have faith in you. I'm not a huge fan of the sound of those springs. Don't know anyone that is. Maybe you are. If so, sorry I took them away from you. Well, certainly not what I was hoping for. Less than best circumstances. It's directly below here. Hoping that this mine would find its way to that mammoth, saving me a little trouble. Instead it created a little more than I would hope for. Oh, those springs and their bouncing. Gonna get out of here before the spirited Ickbot shows up. Boom. Generally not been playing my best in Spelunky and finding my death in the ice caves more often than not. I'm gonna try to avoid that today. Presumably this will be one of the levels in which I need to die, so if I do, it won't be that big of an issue. Try to not do it too prematurely. And did I see a shop over here? I think I did. It's got a bunch of bombs in it. Yeah, I very nearly turned this into a accusations of terrorism situation. I would prefer to avoid. But with the old shot being right there, and the alien sitch. Yeah, that can't be it. Can't be the very bottom of the level. Kinda looked like it there for a sec. Yet again, great curiosity has found me. Looking for the contents. Hoping that they're valuable. Being slightly disappointed. Be rescuing Beercat so that when I revive myself, I'll have an additional point of health. How do you like that? Could get that emerald. Go back for mine. Don't know that I do. What are you thinking? More bombs? Get more bombs. Can't be too bad of an idea to get some more bombs. Blow up this ruby and retrieve it? Possibly no. Not that emerald we saw earlier. I have already forgotten exactly where it was located. Technically. You just dropped that through the ghost? I think we might have. Really did not. Alright, Spirit. Come and get me. Gaboo. And we've got the head jet. Oh yeah. Very nearly out of the ice caves. Got that good old 4th of July feeling again. This is a bit of a crapshoot. We overcame that nicely. Very nearly dove into that spaceship. Wait, a few aliens in this one. Luckily, there are no aliens above. I have met my demise, staring point blank down the cavernous barrel of this awesome prowling machine. Previously. Didn't even shoot each other, huh? Come on, aliens, I've got faith in you. Perhaps not best placed faith, but faith nonetheless. Whip him right out of the air. Gold there? Alien on a trampoline? Let's get out of the ice caves. Sip of tea, 30 minutes in. Right there in the Goldilocks zone. Okay, well, now we're dealing with that. Did he find some other way to hurt himself? Not sure where that Croc Man went. Sounded like maybe he found his way into the lava. Can neither confirm or deny this conjecture. Oh. Nearly trapped myself with the Anubis. The Anubis. Seems I was one bomb further into blowing him up than I thought I was. I think that ambient one had made itself to him. Looked like that was set off? You never know. Good lord, that is certainly quite a few arrow traps for us to contend with. Not a fan of the Croc Man. Can't say I ever have been. Let him meander his way back and forth. Hopefully completely unaware. I see that crush trap. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hi. Look at that sneaky snake. What a real sum to you. That tastes like farts. That tastes like a mouthful of farts right there. Why did my gold fly so far away? Alright, Crush Trap. Find myself talking to the ambient traps in Spelunky. Hopefully get that to come this way and not crush us. our scorpion interaction here. Oh yeah. That's one down. The temple. See if we can't find our way to the City of Gold. Very nearly. We'll go ahead and wait for him to come back. Forgot I had spring shoes. I very nearly bounced myself into the view of the croc, man. Oh, dang it. Too late. Saw it too late. Yeah. Noticed that just a second too late. Perhaps slightly longer. Or shorter. Alright, City of Gold. Is it worth getting a beer cat? Is it possible getting a beer cat? We're gonna find out. Fresh traps? No. Got somewhat relative safety here. Capala is exactly what I was hoping for. Collie, you always know just what to get me. Go ahead and deliver that to the doorway. A little bit of time left here. Get her to get ourselves some blood and a little closer to some favor. Oh, dove right into that snake face first. Wanted to take along my cricket friend. I had a golden cricket. This is interesting. Not necessarily a really bad place to put a bomb in this area. I'm gonna say, though, if you find a crush trap, then you very quickly turn into one. There's a good opportunity to end my run immediately. Here we've got another. Oh, those crush traps are the worst. The absolute worst. I don't have the spike shoes, do I? Well, that can be a pain. The easiest way to use him to collect a bunch of bonus health. See if we can't make our way through here. Make this whole situation slightly safer. Bit of a misplaced rock on that one, I think. In fact, we got this little cricket here we can use. Nope. Nope, nope. Come on, buddy. There you are. Even helped me make my way through to the left. I wasn't even planning on that happening. It felt nice. Worked out in my favor. See if we can't create a situation here where we can get a little bit of health. Doesn't seem like it. Guess we'll get some rubies out of it. Speaking of rubies, is it worth contending with this crush trap for some rubies? I think we can safely navigate there. Hopefully we can make it up to Mr. Beercat without getting crushed. Or tiki'd. Speaking of tiki'd, there we are. Alright, through the City of Gold. And now we find ourselves the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. I always wanted to be a blue barracuda, personally. Let me know in the comments. You wanted to be a blue barracuda. Or a silver monkey. That's an old people reference for you. Got our hell entrance somewhere near here. I'll ride this guy off into the sunset. Let's say it's here. You're gonna go right here. Nope. Managed to flub that one a little bit. Flub is a nice way of saying do totally wrong. Alright, I do our stumbling on the ledge trick. Oh man! Well, that was a surprise. I didn't think that was possible. Well, at least we got the unlock sound and the hell entrance accessed. I didn't think that you could die in those circumstances. I learned something new about Spelunky today. Go to the leaderboards. Not bad. 4-4, look at that. A 4-4, a 4-4. Well, thanks for watching if you did. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe to my channel, and be my friend. I need friends. Check out Slightly Absurd. Let them know Drew sent you. Be nice to everybody. Wash your hands. I love you guys. Okay, bye.